Hi, everybody. This is Patti McGee from The Hydrated Life. And today I am talking about wellness coaching with Patti McGee. This year I am taking a more focused approach on wellness, total wellness, and transforming your journey into a healthier life. So, my coaching program is designed to help you thrive by addressing 4 pillars of well-being: your physical health, your nutrition, psychological and mental health, and supplements. I feel these are 4 very important aspects of your health that you need to address as you age so that you can stay in your home longer. I believe that true wellness comes from a holistic approach, nurturing your body, mind, and spirit with intention and care. Ever since I was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 39, and I couldn't take the post-cancer drugs, I realized that I now have to live in a preventative mode so that the cancer doesn't come back. So I did a 360, changed my life. And these are the 4 pillars that I keep working on to keep me healthy. And for 22 years, I have been able to have no reoccurrences. So I take it very serious, and every day I try to improve something on my life. So for April 2025, we're going to be talking about wellness coaching with me so that you can change your life and understand that all of this is tied in together as long as you take the right approach to it and you understand who you are and what your body is, because there's not a one size fits all when it comes to food, nutrition, supplements, exercise. It's what you as a person want to tackle and how to do it, right? So I've got 20 years of experience. I'm an author of the book Hope, an Inspiring A to Z Guide for Cancer Patients, Survivors, and Caregivers. And I'm getting ready to publish a second book here in hopefully the next couple months. So look for that as we move along here. I'm not about quick fixes or one size fits all solutions. I'm here to empower you to take control of your health and create lasting change. Right? So I'm going to talk about these 4 pillars one at a time and see if we can help you flourish along with your life and help you. So the first pillar is our physical health. Okay, we want to relieve pain, understand your kinetic dysfunction, right? Anytime there's pain in the body, it's a symptom and a signal telling you that something is wrong. We can take ibuprofen to take it away for a little bit. We can figure out what the root cause of it is and start working on our body to relieve it and then retrain the body. So I work with kinetic dysfunction because a lot of women have shoulder and neck pain, and we say, oh, it's because we're sitting at our desk. But when I ask you, what are you doing to prevent it? Because the person sitting next to you is working out, they're eating healthy, and they don't have these same pains that you have. So we work on your kinetic dysfunction, and we retrain the body to help you so that you can alleviate this pain and live healthier. So the physical well-being is the foundation of a vibrant life, right? Our approach is to focus on empowering you to relieve your own pain through self-massage, understanding that kinetic dysfunction in your body, and then retrain your system to move and function optimally. Whether you're dealing with work-related pain, chronic tension, or simply want to feel more at ease with your body, I provide you with real hands-on tools to make a difference. My experience with massage therapy and helping people relieve this pain on a daily basis, these are the things that I see every day from women on my table. And I'm going to say this, most women that come to me are obese. Most women that come to me lack knowledge of where to start to alleviate the physical pain, and most women do nothing to help themselves because they're so busy taking care of everybody else. So how can we do this? How can we help you change this, right? So through working with you on your physical health, some of the expected outcomes are pain relief, okay, mastering the self-massage techniques to alleviate the tension, and understanding what muscles are short and contracted and which ones are overstretched and weak, and causing this discomfort in real time. So we can do it. I can have you lay on your side and work around the hip to relieve your sciatica and any other pain that you have, or how to work the neck muscles, correct, to alleviate neck pain. Reduce reliance on external treatments such as medicines, or even going to the chiropractor a lot, or going to even massages a lot, right? Sometimes we fork out a lot of money and we don't get the results that we wanted. So it's very important that you learn to do this for you. You have improved mobility. We can identify and correct any kinetic dysfunction, leading to a smoother, more efficient movement pattern in your life. So let's talk kinetic dysfunction. I have scar tissue on my right side from a partial mastectomy, lumpectomy, and so I have limited range of motion. And that's what kinetic dysfunction is, something that's hindering from you moving in certain directions, right? I have to continually work this tissue to keep my shoulder moving in the right directions that it should be, and keeping the mobility free. Sometimes it gets hung up on me still after 22 years. So I need to keep working on this kinetic dysfunction, because what this does is when I have the scar tissue here, it pulls me forward. So I lean, and which causes back pain. So I got to get myself upright, hold this to alleviate the back pain. We're kind of like a rubber band, and we bend and mold according to what we're doing. And I see this a lot with massage therapists who are leaning over the table and are not structured in their core, and they have a lot of back pain because of it. So improved mobility, increased energy. When we don't feel good, our energy is lacking. And when we're in pain from something that we can fix, we have more energy, we feel more alive. Just think about after a really harsh winter, if you're in the snow and the cold and the dark all the time, right? And then that spring approaches and how much energy you have because of it, right? Your body's the same way. When you're in pain all the time and you're like, oh, I can't move, you don't want to get out of bed, you want to sit on the couch, you just want to do nothing because of this pain. So in working with your physical health, we help you increase your energy, along with that improved mobility and that pain relief. And then we empower you through self-care to gain confidence and going independently, fostering a sense of control and resilience, correct? Like, when you can empower yourself to take control of your pain, then you don't need as much ibuprofen, Tylenol. You learn how to stretch properly. I've been working with functional movement specialists, life coaches, to help me regain my mobility and to help me get rid of the pain that I've had. Because there's nothing worse than having pain and not knowing the root cause of it. So we empower you through your self-care to gain the confidence that you can take care of this pain yourself. So the first pillar that we're going to work on through the wellness coaching is your physical health. because we view your body as a dynamic system that thrives when given the right attention, correct? So instead of masking pain, we teach you to listen to your body's signals, how to address the root cause, and rebuild strength from within. Because at the Hydrated Life, we believe that everything comes from within. We heal ourselves from within. And it's important that we do use outside resources, but we need to feel comfortable within understanding how we can heal ourselves from there, which takes patience and time and knowledge, but it's well worth it in the end. So we listen to our body's signals, we address the root causes, and then we rebuild the strength. This pillar of physical health is long-term vitality and not a temporary relief, because I want everybody to stay in their home longer. So the first pillar is your physical health. The second pillar that we address through the Hydrated Life and wellness coaching is our nutrition. I am not a nutritionist at all, but I can guide you in eating healthier and how to choose the foods, right? Nutrition isn't just about what we eat. It's about how you eat and why you eat, right? We help you discover your eating habits that truly work for you by tuning into what your body craves and approaching cooking with love. A lot of people look at cooking as a death sentence. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's something we have to do every day. It's just like going to the bathroom. It's just like brushing your teeth. It's just like getting dressed. We have to do it. So how do you love it? How do you fall in love with it? Because that's the missing ingredient, right? How do we fall in love with this life that we have and want to cook and everything? I love to cook. My mother cooked, but I really love to cook healthy foods. So we're going to look at what your body craves and approach this cooking with love, which I said we believe that's the missing ingredient, that it transforms your meals into nourishment for both the body and the soul. How many times do we wolf down our lunch, or we sit at our desk and eat our lunch, right? And we don't take the time to taste the food. If you ever go out to take yourself out to dinner by yourself and just sit there and taste the food, you're like, oh, this is heaven. Whether it's a piece of steak, some chicken, something vegetarian, or a dessert, right? Dylan and I have this one restaurant that makes this chocolate lava brownie that's gluten-free. And when we sit down and eat it with the sea salt caramel ice cream, it's like heaven. You know, he doesn't get good desserts very often. So every so often when we go, it's worth the price for this one dessert to stop by this restaurant. And especially with him, because he doesn't get good desserts as a celiac person. So to watch him sit there, and I might eat a quarter of it and let him eat 3/4 of it, because I love watching his reaction to it. So we talk about nutrition and eating with love and intention with your food, because it's so nourishing for both you and the body when you love what you're eating and what you're doing. Okay, it's not about rigid diets. It's about finding joy and balance in the food while honoring your unique needs. And that's what we do here at the Hydrated Life. We tailor everything to you so that you feel better. So the expected outcomes of the second pillar of nutrition is a personalized eating habits. Develop a sustainable approach to food that aligns with your lifestyle and preference. You know, people tell me all the time, well, meal prep on Sunday for the whole week, and then you just grab and go. I am not a leftover person. So I cannot meal prep Sunday for 7 days. I just can't do it. I don't want to eat chicken for 7 days, or I don't want to, I like my food fresh and I like to cook it. I don't mind leftovers the second day, but I don't want them for a week. It's just my habit. And that's why I talk about tailoring tailoring this to your needs. Okay. Some people love to meal prep and it works for them. I'm not one. I'm not a leftover person. So I like to eat fresh food. Okay. So we personalize this to your eating habits. And we also see what your body's craving, right? Like, why are you craving salt? Why are you craving sugar? What are you eating? What are you doing? You know, and how can we jumpstart this to change some of these eating habits? And most of the time, it's not taking things away, it's adding in. You just have to add in something, right? So we take a look at your nutrition, we figure out what's going to work for you, and what your goal is. Is it just to maintain where you're at and eat healthier? Is it to lose some weight, to gain some strength? Okay. And it's, you pick the preferences, and you're free from a lot of restrictions. Okay. My son and I eat gluten-free because of his celiac disease. So I need to, when he comes over, I have to have fresh butter, fresh, everything that we eat has to be fresh for him. So it's easier just to stay on that diet. Okay. Our wellness approach from this, we'll talk about in a second. So we personalize eating habits. We have a heightened body awareness. We learn to recognize your cravings as signals, improving your relationship with the hunger and satisfaction. We enhance digestion and vitality. I have struggled since COVID with digestion. Eating any kind of food, it triggered that spike protein in my digestive tract, and for some reason it has just wreaked havoc over the last 3 years. So I've really had to learn probiotics and other foods that I can eat to help diminish what has happened with that spike protein. And researching that has been so interesting to me, to find out that there is a reason why sometimes I eat a piece of lettuce and I balloon right up. And when I get into the supplement parts, I can talk to you about that. But so we get heightened body awareness of how your body feels when you eat things. I was just talking to my son, and he went from 2% milk to whole milk, and it just inflamed his body. So he's got to go back to 2%. So we look at what's triggering everything in your body. And if need be, we can refer you out to resources. Then we enhance your digestion and vitality, nutrient-rich, loving, prepared meals that boost your energy and your overall health for you, right? And 4, we find a joy in cooking again. Rediscover the pleasure of preparing food, turning mealtime into a nurturing ritual. Even if you have a family, you can still turn mealtime into a ritual. Now, that's going to depend on if your kids are in sports and everything, because it has taken over the world, and our family time is our kids being active and everything. And so we grab it and go. But if you can plan a little bit ahead and prepare, have them help you prepare some healthy snacks and stuff, it'll help you along the way on your journey. So our wellness approach, we see food as medicine and as a source of connection. Our holistic philosophy emphasizes mindfulness and individuality. There's no universal perfect diet, only what's perfect for you. And that's what coaching is all about, is tailoring everything to you. We guide you to nourish yourself with intention, fostering a positive food mindset. It is proven that when you try to restrict everything all at once, that you fail. Time after time after time. If you look at like Weight Watchers, they don't really restrict you in carbohydrates and stuff. They allow you to eat different foods because they know they just lower your calories, right? So it all depends on what you want versus what the world wants you to have. And we really address this in the nutrition part of these 4 pillars, if this is an area that you want to tackle. So We teach you how to eat with love and intention with your food so that you can nourish your body in a healthy way. The third pillar is psychological and mental health. We reframe and rediscover what is really triggering you. What is holding you back from being healthy, right? Your mind shapes your reality, and we're here to help you approach your psychological and mental health differently. And this is not therapy. This is just you recognizing where you are psychologically and mentally, and then how can we help you, right? We uncover the roots of anxiety and stress and disturbances and explore new ways to see life. When you can see life from a beautiful perspective rather than what's going on in the world, the reality of where you are and who you are, life becomes so much more beautiful. You can go out in this crazy world and you can just be at peace without needing a lot of medications, without being sad all the time, in stress, because we learn to what we can control and what we cannot control. So the psychological portion of this pillar, reframing and rediscovering who you are, is such a beautiful journey. The last 22 years of going from not drinking and losing weight and getting sick with COVID, the breast cancer, and continually rediscovering who I am has been a beautiful journey. And seeing my true beauty, everything has created peace within me. It's taken away this urgency that I'm not enough, that I'm not where I'm supposed to be. It's just trusting that I'm where I'm supposed to be at this point in my life, and working through the little things that come up when they do come up, right? So we uncover the roots of anxiety, stress, or any disturbances, and explore the new ways to see them. It's about shifting your perspective, right? Building resilience and finding peace within. We all have a past that creates this stress and this anxiety and these disturbances. We think we know what people think about us, right? Unless we find the people that actually tell us. Most people don't tell us what they truly think of us, right? We think in our brains, they don't like me, they don't this, they don't that. But that's not the truth. And other people can push their narrative on you. And we don't want that. We want to recognize it. We want to get rid of it. And we want to move forward, right? We want you to find that peace within. So I have a passion for reducing stress and enhancing well-being, okay? Because I know that's what's caused my breast cancer. And I promised myself that I would not get in stressful situations and live there ever again. And so I worked very hard for 22 years to create this lifestyle that I'm not staying if I don't belong and if it's too stressful for me. So we work on reducing the stress, enhancing your well-being, offering tools to overcome the fear and negative thought patterns that we all have. So the projected outcomes or expected outcomes through this program is reduced anxiety, identifying the triggers and adopt strategies to calm your mind, creating a sense of inner calm within you. When you have this inner calm, I'm telling you, life is just different. It's just different. A positive outlook. We reframe challenges as opportunities, shifting your life's narrative towards hope and possibility rather than the doom scrolling that we do all day long and see on social media. We take and we reframe that so that you see life in a different perspective. Emotional resilience, right? We help you build mental strength to handle life's ups and downs with grace and confidence. I learned so much in the passing of both of my parents, all of the cancer patients, and my own emotional resilience and overcoming the breast cancer and COVID, and just the stresses of life. So we build that up so that you can live in this world and understand how to live in it peacefully and how to be present and not take on the worries and the cares that are out there, and not to fall prey to other people's narratives for you. And then another outcome is clarity and purpose. We gain insight into what truly matters to you. We align your actions with your deepest values. So I find this pillar to be extremely important when we're working through it. You have to take your time with it, because nothing changes overnight. It takes dedication and determination to really see you as you, not as what's been projected on you, because we carry what's projected on us throughout our life. And a good example is me. When I was told I'd be nothing but a housewife in high school, I was given a home ec degree, and I'm farthest from a housewife. Part of the reason is because I fought that narrative so hard, where now I'm not fighting that narrative. I'm just me, right? But I went to college, I got a degree, I played Division III sports, wrote a book, writing a second book, all the things that they said I couldn't do, I'm doing. But it's not a challenge from my past, it's a passion for the future. And that's a big difference. That's where we grow psychologically, mentally, and we reframe and rediscover who we are. So we treat this this pillar as inseparable from physical and nutritional. Our coaching dives deep into the mind-body connection, using practical techniques and compassionate guidance to help you rewrite your story. It's about healing from the inside out. And then the fourth pillar that we talk about is supplements. Okay, this one isn't a long pillar, long part of the program, but we optimize your unique energy, right? Supplements can be a very powerful ally, but only when tailored to you. And I know this from trying many different things. Throughout these last 22 years, I was not a healthy, holistic person before I had the cancer. I actually was the exact opposite. I weighed 208 pounds, drank heavily, loathed myself, and I just knew I wasn't living my best life. And supplements doesn't always mean taking a pill. Okay, I want to make sure we understand that when we're doing this. Sometimes it can be essential oils. There's 4 ways our body absorbs the stuff, and it's orally, it's through our nose, through our senses, sense of smell. And it's through our body, rubbing it on our body. Think of the lotions that you put in. So if you have a topical cream that you use for pain, so there's all kinds of different ways. There's patches. So when we look at supplements, we can look at other options, right? We can diffuse oils and still get the same benefit as if you took it on your skin. So there's different ways to look at supplementation, right? And we tailor it to you. We all absorb these nutrients differently, okay, depending on your lifestyle, where you're at in your life. And again, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. And that's what we try to make it, right? You see somebody online and you're like, oh, I got to take this, What's a good probiotic for you? I can tell you right now, the first probiotic that was to me came from this guy. He told me to go to Walmart. It was a My internet's acting up. I tried ayahuasca one night. I tried microdosing chocolate mushrooms, all kind of brain support things. And to be honest, not a lot of them worked. So I just kept going. I kept digging and digging, and finally found stuff that works for me. And one of them was the naked energy pre-workout that my son recommended. It's one thing that I drink every day to help me. Some neuro gum helped me. So there's different things we can approach you with to help you boost things that you can afford, and it won't bankrupt you. So we pick these supplements to help with your energy that you're already producing, right? My knowledge of holistic health ensures that you're not just guessing, but making informed choices. And I also tell you to work with your doctor. I am very, very, very pro working with your doctor. I go to my doctor. I make sure she runs all of my vitamins and minerals. We talk. Like, she literally knows when I come in that I want to spend a half hour, 45 minutes with her if I have something going on. It's not a 15-minute visit. You're out the door. She listens to me. She's a regular doctor. She's not a holistic doctor, and she has helped me immensely. But she listens. She understands the approach that I take, and what she knows everything that I try, and she works with me. So I'm very pro working with your doctor. Okay. And then we have a goal alignment. Supplements support your personal wellness vision, whether it's stress relief, physical recovery, or mental sharpness. And the one thing that through my coaching that I am very good about is finding solutions for you. There's a plethora of information out there. I help you sort through it. I show you where to go, how to begin, and then take charge of it. And you become more educated for yourself. Okay, so the approach with the supplement pillar is to complement a solid foundation of nutrition and a lifestyle, and not to shortcut it. There is no one quick fix for anything in life. And I like to work in preventative fashion so that you can stay in your home longer and live healthily. You're not shuffling with a walker. I had a lady yesterday, oh, poor lady, had a walker. It was, I can't even describe it to you. It was not good. It literally brought tears to my eyes to massage her. It was like massaging my dying mother, who was just skin and bones. And it was very hard, very hard. So we assess your individual needs. We ensure your body gets exactly what it requires to thrive, enhancing your natural energy and resilience. Again, I am not a nutritionist. I'm just someone that has worked with this, and as a coach, feel it's important for you to take notice of what your body's lacking. And I try to do everything that I can in the most feasible way without you spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands of dollars. So to close out here, the Hydrated Life, coaching with Patti McGee through the Hydrated Life, we bring a wealth of wisdom to you through my massage, through deep understanding of the body, of the mind, everything that I've been through, from seeing my true beauty to overcoming breast cancer, COVID, digestive issues, kinetic dysfunction. It's everything I've worked on for the last 22 years to prevent everything from coming back. It's about preventing disease, dis-ease, overcoming obstacles, and creating a life that you love. So it's very proactive, personalized, and rooted in love. 60% of Americans feel overwhelmed by stress, but you don't have to be one of them. That's the beauty in life. You can choose to jump on board with that, or you can choose to walk away from it. That's your choice. With the guidance that we provide, we reduce your stress, we manage pain, and we hydrate your soul spiritually, mentally, and physically. So if you're ready to take control, join me in wellness coaching, and let me walk beside you in this empowering journey. We'll unlock your best self, one pillar at a time, and we'll just take one at a time and just work through it. So for April, that's what we're doing, wellness coaching with Patti McGee. I hope you have a great night, great day, enjoy your life, and we'll talk to you soon.